your housemates. It's your girl, Honey D. Welcome back to yet another episode of Stretching Out Sunday. It has been quite a while, and my, have I missed my housemates. I welcome back all of my old housemates and my new ones alike that I met along the journey. I understand that everybody cannot get out to see this beautiful face in person, so I appreciate those who have tried and those who get my value by way of these YouTube videos. Before we get into the juicy stuff, I want you guys to click that subscribe button down at the bottom, turn on those notifications so you do not miss any videos, because we're back and we're better, baby. All right. Just a few quick updates before we get into stretch, and I'll let y'all know what we're doing. The House of Halcyon entire brand is getting redone. We're rebranding all across the board. Our Think Pink sets, our Think Pink mats are sold out. Our yoga blocks, we only have just a few left, and our stretch and stretch are just about done up as well for this collection, and we will not be restocking in this exact color. So I appreciate those who got our first launch, and stay tuned again for the new exciting things that we have to roll out to you. I will tell you, but then what would the surprise be? So stay tuned. Our relaunch for our products will be January of 2021. And again, I appreciate those who have been here thus far. Getting right into it. As you guys know, I love to start my stretches off with a 1 minute of mindful meditation. So with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and get started into that. I have my Janae playing in the back. Y'all already know how I feel. And we're gonna get into easy pose, because that's the most comfortable pose for us all while we're meditating. Get into the most comfortable position that you can. Relax your body, wiggle it out for a quick second. You're gonna place your palms face up. Deep breath in and out. And for my newcomers, remember when we're taking our deep breaths in, you want to give a nice count to 3, making sure you're filling up those lungs, and when you're breathing out all of that tension and negative energy. All right, so we're gonna go into, like I said, 1 minute of mindful meditation. It will not be guided today. I just want you guys to feel it, find your happy space, and literally hone into it. Hone into the space that makes you whole, or just go to a place in your head where your thoughts are organized and your mind is clear and your heart is free and your soul is full and you are loved. Because this is a safe space for everyone. So we're gonna go ahead and get into it. Nice deep breath and 1 minute. Remember, visualize breathing in positive energy and love, breathing out negativity and stress and tension in the body. Allow yourself to really feel that. Feel the release from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet. Then we're going to come down for our last 3 breaths. Great job. All right, that was amazing. Right into it. We're going to talk about what today's stretch is going to be about. We're going to do a shoulder flow for my desk workers, for my people who work out, and just for my people with tension, just so we can let it loose, let it out, and release some stuff, okay? So with that being said, we're doing a yoga flow, obviously, but a shoulder flow. And like I said, it's not going to be too much to do. It's not going to be too long, but it will give you a nice, relaxing release. So what we're going to do first, come up into hero pose. Nice deep breath in. And then we're gonna clasp our hands behind our back. This is what a clasp is. So, show you guys from a side angle, clasping our hands behind our backs, and we are going to lean forward. Bringing those arms up. If you do have your blocks, you can place them and rest your head. We're going to do 5 deep breaths. Release with a nice deep breath. Come back to base, guys. And we're going to go back down for another. Nice deep breath into down. Arms up. Nice 5 deep breaths. 3 more. Remember, everybody's flexibility is different. Nice breath coming up. And we're going to go down one more time. Nice deep breath down. And coming back up with that last breath. Now with your arms still clasped behind your back, I want you to roll your neck to the left. And again to the right. Back and forth twice, and make sure you deep breathing. Nice deep breaths. I'm gonna hit a shoulder roll before we go into the next pose, and I want it back. 10. Nice deep breaths, releasing that tension. And forward. Always making sure you're consciously breathing. Now we're going to place our palms onto the mat. Coming up onto our knees. And then we're going to place our forearms flat on the mat. Our feet straight out. And then we're going to bring our body up. Walk your feet until you're comfortable. Your heels may not touch the ground. You are free to bend your knees. In this position, this is called dolphin. We're going to take 3 more breaths. And then we're going to lift our head up from this down position. And up. 2. And down back on our knees with a nice deep breath and relax your body. Breathing so that we don't become dizzy. We're going to ease back on those back legs and come back up. Walking our hands into ourselves. And being proud of ourselves for learning a new move. Now this is another move. I'm going to go catty corner for you guys so you can see what's going on. What we're going to do now is go into a deep breath, and we're going to bring both of our fists touching but behind our back. So it's going to look like this. Nice deep breath. And just simply bring your fists touching. 5 breaths. And we're going to do another variation. You're going to release and attempt to grasp your elbows. So if you cannot reach all the way, that is okay. As far as you can, hold on to your forearm. With a straight back and your chest out, take 5 breaths. Last one. And we're going to swap the positioning of the elbow grab so that you're doing the opposite way now. Getting a nice stretch on the opposite arm as well. 5 breaths. And last but not least, we're going to try to do a reverse prayer. So whether you have to put your arms down, your hands down, prayer pose, put it in the back. If you can put them upward, that's great. Make sure your back is straight and your palms are behind. 5 breaths. And coming down off that last breath, we're going to center ourselves on our mat. Butt down, legs out, giving it a little shake because we were just on those legs. Okay guys, now we're going to go into our cow face prep. We have been sitting in that position for a little bit, so we're going to wiggle our feet out. We're going to bring our right leg over as far as we can, trying to touch that toe to the floor. Bend our left a little, whatever that feels like for you. This is the prep for the legs in the cow face position. This is what they will look like once you're at semi-full to full flexibility. If you are not, you are more than welcome to use your blocks. And that will look like this. We're gonna swap out, one leg up, one leg up. Make sure we stretch both sides just so we know, which one's our best option. I believe I just did this. But y'all get a blooper for free. Okay, so right leg in, left leg over. And as you can see, this side on me is not as flexible as the other side. So in that case, we're gonna take our yoga block and use it for support. Right under this leg. And if you need it, you could also put the second one underneath this second leg, okay? Getting into the actual shoulder pose without focusing on the feet too much. I want everyone to get back into the leg positioning that was most comfortable for them. Modified, you can literally cross your legs like regular. Getting into actual, now we have our legs positioned how we need them to be. We're going to get into the arm movement for cow face, which is simply, we're going to reach one arm back, and then the left arm is going to go underneath and meet the two. This is where your yoga stretching strap is going to come into place if you are not yet this flexible to meet both of your arms. You're going to grasp that stretching strap right in between both hands and make sure you are pulling on it to get the maximum out of your stretch. And that's going to give you some length until you can grasp all the way to meet both hands. So we're going to do this for 5 breaths. And switching sides. And we're going to get into another intricate position next called eagle arms. So, eagle arms is when you see people and you're going to take your left arm over your right arm, right in the crease of the elbow, and turn to have palms touching. That is eagle arms. I understand that everybody's flexibility is not here, so we're going to modifications before we start our breath. Here, I'm sorry. Arm in socket. And you have them facing backwards, not palms facing. That is a modification, number one. A second modification you can do is simply here, making sure that you're at a nice right angle, right in front of your face, and you feel that stretch in your shoulders. And then if you have your stretching strap, you can do the original position and use it to hold. Okay? So we're going to get into the breaths. 5 deep breaths. Feel that stretch in your shoulders, and then we're going to swap arms. In the elbow crease socket, bring it around, and feel that in your shoulders. 5 deep breaths. All right, we're going to get into tabletop position on your hands and knees. Nice deep breath in, and you're going to bring your left arm straight up to the sky. 2. Arm down and switch. Opening up that chest and those shoulders. We're going to swap out 3 times. You can extend if you like. And swap. I apologize for the commercial. I apologize for the commercials. And last one. And next we're going to thread the needle, bringing one arm up and through that arm. Hold. As you can see, I'm using my block for support on my hand. And over. You can also extend that other arm out. Get a nice stretch. Swap again. And one more time for the feel goods. Swap. And bringing it back. We're going to go into a half bow pose. And I'm going to lay you guys down for the modification. I'm going to hold one arm up and literally grab that opposite foot and try to get your thigh off of the ground like a bow. You're going to hold for 3 breaths. And release. Be careful with your arm. And know that if you cannot do this pose straight off the bat, you can wrap your stretching strap around your ankle and grab for it. Other side. Release. And now we're going to go full bow pose. Once again, if you don't have the full flexibility, you're more than welcome to use your stretching strap around your feet. So you're going to take both of your feet, grab those guys, and extend. We're going to do 5 deep breaths. And release, relaxing that body, winding it down to the mat. Lift up. Nice deep breath. Roll that body back. Coming back into easy pose. That concludes our shoulder stretch for today, guys. I thank you all for tuning into another Stretch It Out Sunday. Can't wait to see you guys back next week. We'll have the upload up. Stay tuned. And I just want to, again, thank you for being a part. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to House of Halcyon's channel. Stretch throughout the week, babes. And make sure you get your meditation in. Love and light. I love you even if I don't love you. Coach D out.